All right, I want to make a part three to this word is infinity thing. And I was rewatching the other two videos, and there was one point that I want to put in here. And it was when I was talking about um, Lord of the Rings and how Lord of the Rings can be seen, and many modern stories can be seen as a battle within, right? A battle between the toxic part of our side. There's this insidious voice within us all that just wants to just shit all over us and destroy us. And there's this other voice that wants us to be awesome. And so we can choose toxicity or awesomeness. And so there is this battle within, right? And so stories like this can truly be a beautiful thing. And the reason I want to talk about this is that there's some people out there who tend to disagree. There's some people who look at the Lord of the Rings as like a foolish little story, right? Um, and they're right. They are. I like. I mean, I think I've never read Neil Gaiman's comments on any of this stuff, but I think he's kind of critical of Lord of the Rings and those types of stories. And he likes more real stories, and me too. I do, but I like them both. Um, but one of the major reasons one of the major things I want to say is that this idea, like just think about this idea of a battle within, right? The portrayal of that doesn't have to be fantasy, right? The portrayal of that could be anything. It could be infinity, any style that you want, and it can be this portrayal of this battle within us, you know. And so I think cheesy stories, and if somebody watches one of these stories and they want to go out there and be the epitome of kingliness and braveliness, hurrah for them, right? Um, but I think maybe Neil Gaiman, if it is true, because I've never read your comments on any of this. I think I've heard about them online secondhand. But if your comments on all of this are correct, then maybe you ought to rethink it, right? Because stories like this they can be a beautiful thing. Um, and we don't want to neglect them or put them into a box of fantasy, right? Fantasy is just one version. The last thing I want to say is a minor point. I was talking about time travel. And time travel is not just with words. Like think about carving a statue. Like let's say you carve a statue. This statue could be held by a 9-year-old girl 2,000 years from now, and it could really inspire her, right? Um, Carving a statue can be time travel. It truly can be. Maybe your statue will burn up or break into dust one day, but um, time travel is possible, not just with words.